New Brunswick is one of the last provinces who used to have a security deposit-based entrepreneur direct PR program. Basically, what it all means, if you met the eligibility, submitted your profile with a business plan and proof of assets and liquid funds ready to invest, and deposited the $100,000 to the PNP office after being invited, your PR would have been processed before arrival to Canada. Some of our clients were lucky enough to be part of that last batch before the program closed. However, now everything has changed, as you know, and no such program exists anywhere in Canada on a provincial level. All provincial programs require you to enter the province with a work permit, run the business, then be nominated for permanent residency through the provincial office. Today, we will do a deep dive into the New Brunswick Provincial Business Immigration Program together. Expect nothing less than the exposed truth and nothing but the truth, just like the rest of our videos. Who am I? I'm Reza from Ingwe, Canada, licensed immigration practitioner, and our office specializes in helping businesses, families, and individuals move across borders. Is this what I do for a living? No, I'm not an actual full-time YouTuber, but I work hands-on with our licensed team here in Canada, working on actual applications and communicating with immigration departments and overseas embassies on a daily basis on behalf of our clients and our B2B partners' clients. Why are we posting this video? Well, these are made for the purpose of sharing our hands-on immigration knowledge with our worldwide audience, including but not exclusive to existing clients, potential new applicants, and immigration consultants and agencies. If you're thinking about immigrating, we're here to help. Get a free email assessment for eligible applicants only by filling out the form down below. And of course, if you're an active immigration practitioner, we can assist you with outsourcing your back office operations, including assessments, processing of applications, and pre and post landing support. We are a global mobility solution provider. As one of the only bilingual provinces in Canada, New Brunswick has a lot of little details with its immigration program which are quite unique. We're going to explore the business program for this province and find out why it's so unique and whether it's the right fit for you. Similar to other provincial entrepreneurial programs, you know the drill. You'll need to claim your points based on your profile and investment, submit an expression of interest through the New Brunswick PNP website. Any applicant seriously considering this program needs to meet 65 out of 100 points just to be eligible to be in their pool. Invitation only. The points are allocated based on your age, education, net worth, language, business experience, and business concept you're proposing, plus other adaptability factors related to your ties to the province. Here are the basic requirements you'll need to know about before applying for the New Brunswick Provincial Business Immigration Program. Well, age restriction is between 21 to 59 years old. You cannot apply for this program if you're younger or older than this age limit set by the province. Of course, if you're not meeting this criteria, there are more than half a dozen other programs in Canada which you can be eligible for without that age restriction. The minimum investment is at least $150,000, which is not bad. Run and operate your business for a minimum of 12 months before being eligible to be nominated by the province for permanent residency. This is also quite standard. The minimum net worth, $500,000. The good news with this province, unlike Ontario, is that your spouse's net worth can be included in yours as well, just in case you need that little top up to become eligible here. Minimum language requirements, well, you need a Canadian language benchmark of 5 in English or French, which is required at the time of applying upfront for your expression of interest before you're invited. Minimum education requirements just needs a high school diploma, but it is mandatory. Any additional education beyond will get you those extra points for your expression of interest profile. Your minimum business experience should be 3 out of 5 years, either ownership or senior management experience. If you add more experience than 5 years, you can claim your experience points from the last 10 years. To claim business ownership experience, you would need to have 51% shares in an existing business. Otherwise, you would not be considered as a senior manager role, which is eligible for this program. Controlling stake in this business should be at least 1/3 of the business, so you could do a JV with a Canadian or you could own 100%, but the minimum is 1/3 equity stake. Creation of jobs should be at least one full full-time job for a Canadian through your business that you're proposing to set up. And what about the notorious net worth audit? It is mandatory as per all provincial entrepreneur programs in Canada. The auditing firms approved by the province of New Brunswick are MNP, Grant Thornton, and MDD Forensic Accountants. And if you've never heard of any of these before, it's okay. It's because they're all 100% Canadian firms, not really international firms. Keep in mind that you have 90 days from the time you receive an invitation to apply through this program to actually hire one of these accounting firms, CPA firms, and have them start your net worth audit report, which needs to be submitted with the rest of your supporting documentations before this deadline. If you believe you do not meet the minimum net worth requirements for this program or cannot prove your accumulation of your assets to comply with the regulations, then you can always consider other federal programs which have no minimum net worth or audit requirements, such as an intercompany transfer, which can be combined with the New Brunswick provincial nominee skilled worker stream for a PR, or the startup visa program, which is a direct PR program. Remember, we're always posting about these key details for provincial nominee investor program updates and other immigration programs for professionals, investors, and entrepreneurs. And if that's what you're interested in, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for no more deep dive videos like this. The residency requirements. Well, again, like all provinces, you need to stay 75% inside the province during that 12-month period in order to be eligible for nomination for your PR. New Brunswick, similar to BC, also limits where you live, which has to be within a 100-kilometer radius of the business location in the province. Exploratory visits, well, they're not mandatory, but highly recommended. If you do not have any ties to the province and never visited in the past 12 months before your application, you will also receive additional points for the expression of interest profile if you do have an exploratory trip. And if you've never visited this province before or don't have immediate family ties or ongoing business in the province, I don't really recommend you to apply for this program unless you hop on a plane and come over. Again, like all other programs, a proper business plan is required as part of your application to this program. The province grades you and allocates points based on the quality of your business plan that you're submitting. Regarding the investment amounts, consider the following criteria and limitations set by the province for your investment capital. Working capital is not included as the investment portion of your application. You can invest up to 25% of your investment amount in real estate or development or building up your business office or store that you have rented. Inventory to run your business can be a maximum of 50% of your total investment. Professional services are only allowed from North American companies. If you plan to claim them, it can only be either 4% of your total net worth or $10,000, which is lower. Vehicles, of course, 5% or $15,000, whichever is lower. And there again, there are priority sectors and business activities which are considered high priority by the New Brunswick provincial program. And these types of business concepts and investments will have the highest chances of being invited from the pool. The business concept and investment should bring significant benefit to the province's economy through the activities and industries that they've actually outlined. And we've included that in our article on our website as well, and you can find it on the New Brunswick website as well. The best way to gain the maximum amount of points for your profile for this province's business immigration program is to try to claim the additional points for these easy categories. Exploratory visit, you gain 5 points. Higher quality business plans with proper research, 8 points. Have a minimum of 5 years business ownership experience, 4 points. Your spouse or partner having a language exam score of CLB 5, which is not very high in either English or French, an additional 5 points. That's an additional 22 points combined to boost your profile points based on these low-hanging fruit, so easy to obtain. The rest of the points will come from your language score, education, business, work, or ownership experience, and of course your age. The New Brunswick PNP entrepreneur application processing fee is $2,000, which needs to be paid after you're invited, not when you're submitting your EOI. This fee is paid per application or family, not per dependent or individual member of your family. The timelines for the province of New Brunswick's entrepreneur business immigration program are as follows. The expression of interest will be valid for a maximum of 1 year in the pool. You have 90 days to submit your supporting documents and the net worth audit after being invited. You need to report to the province right on arrival and after you've started the business within 90 9 months. You can also submit your final report at the 12-month mark. The nomination certificate can take anywhere from 3 months to 4 months max. All applicants should be aware that the province of New Brunswick is very picky and biased in its selection of applicants for the entrepreneur program. They are one of the few provinces which prefer to select candidates from the pool not based on their points specifically, but rather based on their ties to the province and the type of business activity that is proposed. So the significant benefit that is being proposed to be brought to the province is huge. Therefore, with this province, it's not all about the points, but rather the business concept, the significant benefit, and potential ties you may have. And there's a lot of additional information and great resources provided by the New Brunswick office on their website to support business owners and people considering to set up inside the province. If you're thinking about immigrating, whether permanently or temporarily, you're at the right place. We just don't offer immigration, we offer solutions. I can guarantee only one point. You'll know what to expect. The entire process clearly laid out for you and all the risks identified, including costs. Our team speaks over 9 languages, that's a lot, and we help applicants from over 50 different countries during their immigration process, and I'm not kidding. Click the link below this video and get a free email assessment for eligible applicants only. Remember, I'm the one that makes sure you don't need a lawyer to apply for federal court in case you get refused, because who needs a lawyer if you get approved? You need to apply correctly the first time to avoid wasting time and money, and that's what we specialize in. If you're ready to apply on like a one-on-one session with me or any of my immigration team members at Ingwe, you can also book a session directly using the consultation link in the description of this video. And of course, if you want to take our immigration knowledge for a test drive before you book a one-on-one session with us or my team members, you can also tune in to our YouTube channel every Thursday at 11 a.m. North America Eastern Standard Time, where we answer all of your immigration questions for free on the spot. See you next Thursday.